Nope, not with those items.
No, sir. All right, we are in game, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome to Knights of Nerdia, blue team versus Airwolves on the red team. And we are starting off with, oh my goodness, I think they heard us. It is going to be Timo Leona bottom. I was wrong. I am ashamed.
Well, Soda's
I
heading
thought
down
I
there too.
called it.
It's possible she's down there too.
Maybe.
MF's definitely going to go top though.
MF's
With
looking for
with
it.
the
He's like,
path. It's probably going to be MF Sona top just because the path they took. But I'm glad they are going with the double Leona lane though.
and it looks like just to make sure no one tries to invade the blue jungle on red side, they are all grouped up right there, looking to make sure that no one tries to interfere with their jungle just yet. But blue team is playing it very safe right now, guarding their own jungle for fear that red team might try and invade.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they're going to take this blue buff here.
And it does look like Cho'Gath will be going mid, and Jace will be going top.
Yep.
What's very unusual is that Sona is actually going Sapphire Crystal for that extra mana, which means though she's not going to have the regen from Fairy Charm or the the little rejuvenation bead. I think that's what it's called that goes into Philostone. So she's going to be
Yeah.
incredibly squishy.
Yeah, she's probably going to go for a quick tier or something instead.
I'm very curious as to the entire team is still around the blue area. Is Leona jungling?
I think
Or
they're just
are
going to
they
pass this to Timo. No, Sona. Alright.
very well?
Alright, so MF's going to be late to late. As is Sona. What is Sona doing? She's going late.
Maybe it's gonna be Sona Katarina mid.
No,
Nope.
she's going to. Well, where is she going? She's taking the safest route possible, the top.
It's a very good
Yeah,
plan on her part. She doesn't want to die, especially now that she has blue buff. What if she met Moo Moo in the jungle? Moo Moo might hurt her quite a bit.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if I like that plan. If MF was top, like if they just left Misfortune top, that would have been fine. But the fact that they missed a little bit of farm there, and Jace is already level 2, that whole advantage is almost already gone. They do have the blue buff though, so they should get some nice harassing on them.
They do. It'll be constant healing and
Down bottom,
constant
a lot of action. Exhaust going down.
ignite going down.
Heal
Oh,
and barrier pop for Teemo. And he took a lot of damage early.
very nice.
And in a Leona lane, you never want to do that.
He
But
does
yeah,
get away with his life though.
they just hit a quick level 2, and they went in. And that's definitely what you're supposed to do in a Leona lane. In most bot lanes, you're just supposed to do that. If you can get a quick level 2, you go in and see how much you can do. And they're going to get a big lead out of this because Teemo's already head to back. He's busted both summoners already. If you look back up top, the harass isn't doing a whole lot on Jace. Like he's taking a little bit, but I mean he's sitting on the same amount of farm as Misfortune right now.
It is, but the poke and harass coming out from both Misfortune and Sona is a little too much maybe for Jace to handle, so they might be able to get an early tower if they keep the pressure on, because Amumu is nowhere near the top lane, and it looks like it's pretty much even in the mid lane. Poke's going out on both sides right now.
Actually, Sona has 10 farms, so it looks like they're sharing farm up top too,
Huh.
which is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's just a side effect of her trying to get poke off, but I mean Jace isn't doing too bad here. He's ahead of MF, and yeah, he's behind combined gold, but I mean Amumu's got an extra 10 CS from being in the jungle, so advantage to Knights of Nerdia right now. Nothing major's happened. A lot of aggression from Katarina there in the mid lane. The Ignite's down for both players. Just she can get the Shunpo. No, she's not going to be able to get it, so both players are going to back off there.
We're trying to play very, very safe. It was good exchange on both sides, but it looks like Cho'Gath's not going to go back, and so Katarina is going to stay in the mid lane. Will she be able to try and get a kill on? But Amumu is coming around double buffs, knows and senses that maybe he should be around just to give a little presence, be like, hey, don't you dare try and attack my person. Katarina, though, shumpos away to a minion, and she is safe. Gonna go back.
Jace is going to have to back off real soon here. If he tries to farm this lane, he could end up dying quite easily. Amumu is in the mid lane, so there's no pressure from anywhere else. We're going to be able to take this tower down probably 2 or 3 waves here.
3 bars of health right now for Jace. He is suffering just a little bit, but, you know, down in the bot lane as well, it looks like everything is kind of okay for now for poor little Teemo. He's trying, but meanwhile, Leona tries to go on for an engage, gets a stun off onto Teemo, and just some serious poke damage going down on Teemo, already taken down below half health. It is very painful for him.
Yeah, it's just being behind in the Leona lane, especially when it's Leona versus Leona. You can't be behind there, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble, because Leona on the losing side is just not going to be able to do a whole lot.
Well, the best thing they can do right now is try to play safe as possible right now. Farm under tower, which is exactly what they're doing. They're doing the best thing that they can for themselves. And basically just let Misfortune and Sona, I guess in this case, farm up top lane and keep Jace under wraps and away from farm.
Misfortune playing safe there to try, because she has no wards, but she didn't push a wave in the tower, so Jace didn't really miss a whole lot of farm from going back. I think he missed the initial 1.5 waves. Amumu in the mid here, right on to Katarina.
Oh, very nice Shumpo to a ward. Very nice, Katarina. Quickly dodging that first blood. Whew, that was a good call.
That was really close. She almost got out, but she traded her flash for 2, so that actually worked out really well for her.
Oh, but first blood going down on bot lane onto poor Teemo. He wasn't able to survive. I don't know what happened. I guess it was just all the burst from Leona and the burst from Tristana. Whew.
So Teemo's first blood. I thought he was going to get it, but instead he owes it. No big deal. But yeah, that's exactly what they don't want happening in that bot lane. They don't really have that big of an advantage in top lane. I mean, I guess Sona's got a tier now, but the actual ranged carries are both sitting on similar farm. And Sona is actually not doing too bad compared to Amumu. So Amumu is 6 now though, so could see the curse of the sad mummy coming on to Katarina pretty soon here.
That is very true. He has just gotten blue, and so he's going to be looking to gank. He's not going to be able to make any plays up top, sadly, because there is a warp there, and immediately if he is spotted, Misfortune and Sona will hightail it out of there. Poor Teemo currently can barely farm under tower down in the bot lane, doing his best to hang on. He has come back to lane with a Emblem of Valor. Yes, he is going to go that tank Teemo that we have so heard about.
But his lane partner's also got that, so that'll be interesting to see if they both go for the same item. I hope they don't. I hope somebody goes for one of the other items it builds into it.
There's a banner of command.
The banner. But who's gonna build the banner?
The Legion. Oh,
as we see that, Triss going in,
going
ham into the wall. That was pretty much a sure kill. Teemo's pretty low there, just going in and cleaning it up. Really well done there by that bot lane there, just asserting their dominance that they got there from their quick level 2. Top lane, Amumu comes in, ults. Nice ult from Sona too, but MF is going to go down.
Get away? No, she is not. Oh my goodness, this is not the person you wanted to give a kill to. Jace now has a definite advantage over poor Misfortune.
Yep, and Katarina is just going to survive mid. They had another nice trade mid, and Cho'Gath's ult's really doing a number on Katarina. I mean, that's a pretty bad matchup for Katarina.
And with no one in the jungle to stop Amumu, he's just going to take this farm for free. Though Sona is going to notice him going for the red buff. She's maybe going to try and take it from them?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think Amumu notices that little minion was attacking.
That little minion attacked Sona, but he didn't notice. She's going to...
Oh, she got it!
Oh, she got it, and that's going to be trouble.
Onto poor Amumu, very nice pickup for Misfortune, getting that blue buff. She is back in this game.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know why Amumu wasn't going over there and counter-jungling a little more, but I don't think he's going to be doing it again after that happened. if he picked up a couple wards, though, I mean, he could have had that red buff twice already. That was the first time it was taken in 10 minutes.
Quite a bit of chunk from Chase. Now looking at Sona's page, she has 51 ability power initially without the buff from her Q, so she is running AP Sona, it looks like.
Yeah,
well, Leona and Teemo have switched to the mid lane, and Katarina is going to go 2v1 bot, hopefully going to do a little bit better against the devastation that is Tristana and the second Leona.
Honestly, I'd probably like to I'd probably just want to see Katarina go top here. This lane that she shouldn't get completely dominated in. Teemo could be in trouble here in this 1v2. Took the rupture, but he should be fine here. Mumu's going to come around. Is a ward, but it's not in a great place. He's going to be able to get in here.
Barrier being
There
dropped.
it is.
Curses that mummy going down. Will she be able to live? Oh, nice rupture by Cho'Gath. Very, very nice.
Yeah, another good gang from Mumu, and that's just there's a jungler on the map for one team, and there isn't for the other, so they have a lot more control of the map here.
Mumu knows exactly where to go. There are no wards currently in the top lane. Oh my goodness, Sona's trying to go back. She might be caught out by a Mumu. Run, Sona, run! Oh, she's gonna get hit by the bandage toss. Flash going down. Both flashes going down.
It's not gonna be enough, though.
Ignite going down onto a Mumu. Jace is trying to come in, trying to do some damage. Bullet time coming out from Misfortune, taking a Mumu and Jace both very low right now, and so they're gonna have to be forced to back off right now. But if Sona's not careful, she might get a stray Q from Jace, and that could definitely take her out.
Yeah, he actually ran out of mana there, and I think that was the only reason she got out. Because I was waiting for that to come out, and it didn't happen.
Now it's going to be 3v1 in the mid lane because they know Amumu's going back. They're going to try and push in this tower as quickly as possible.
For it, though.
So they're definitely going to get this tower.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to get it. Cho'Gath should be able to clear that lane pretty fast. There's another minion wave. They might have a chance. They don't have a lot of damage on it, though. It's just Teemo, and Teemo's built 0 damage so far. So yeah, they're not going to get this. And we could even have a level 2. Yeah, Tristana. They're going to collapse here, but they're going to get a good chunk of damage on this.
Yeah, this tower, bottom, middle tower has been taken below half health. And it looks like blue teams, Leona and Tristana, are going to get away scot-free, which means the 3 that were currently in mid are going back mid to try and get this tower to kind of balance out that gold loss that they just took. And so that means it's going to be 1v1 up in the top lane. Misfortune versus Jace. Jace has a little bit on her.
Nice bandage toss from Amumu, gets a kill on Teemo.
Very nice. Amumu knows exactly what to do. He is picking out where the weakest link is in the red team's chain right now, and he is exploiting it as much as possible.
Yeah, and he's passing over the kills to his laners too, so that's very nice.
Missed ult by Leona. Very nice flash by Katarina to get out of that ultimate. That would have been a sure kill on her if she had not been so careful.
Yep. Yeah, no, the Katarina's doing a good job. Has a bit of a farm edge right now. Doing pretty well. Assist as well. And really, they're just... Airwolf has an 0-4 Teemo right now, and it's going to be a big problem. Just MF sitting on 50 farm, and says Teemo, but Jace is sitting on 57, and Tristana's sitting over 100.
As an example, too, Sona is also sitting on 50 farm as well. 51 farm to be exact. So imagine how much farm Misfortune missed out because of Sona taking this farm as well.
Yeah, interesting decision to kind of share farm top. Sure, it's going to let Sona be a little bit more of a character in this game instead of just a support like she's usually played. But, you know, you kind of compare her farm to a Mumu and it puts them a bit even, but all these kills here are just giving the Knights of Nerdia a pretty big advantage here. With the Mumu being the only one on the map with Smite, I'd really like to see
2v2 right now in
dragon.
the mid lane. Leona versus Leona action. Airwolf's Leona getting taken down to below half health right now. It is a fight of the supports. Mumu coming top right now. He's got spotted by a ward. He still wants to go for it, though. He doesn't know that he's been spotted. And Misfortune and Sona are playing it incredibly carefully, knowing that Amumu is still here in that bush. I don't know what Sona's doing. Maybe she's going to try and go forward. Nope, she's just making sure that he comes nowhere near that tri-bush. All seems quiet now for a short moment. It is now Leona and Teemo in the lane again. If Teemo is not careful, he's going to get knocked up by that Rupture and silenced and Zenith Blade. Is he going to get feasted?
Yeah, he already did.
Very nice. Oh my god, ultimates, 2 ultimates going down, exhaust going down onto Cho'Gath. Not gonna be able to do much.
Leona did everything she could there.
She did a very good ultimate to try and stop Cho'Gath and Leona, but sadly, Knights of Nerdia's Leona also had an ult as well and was able to help secure that kill for Cho'Gath.
Yeah, the solar flares just flying everywhere, as should happen when there's 2 in the map.
So much sun.
Yes. But yeah, this Teemo's just really far behind here. They should get that Leona kill. They do. So that was a good pickup there. Using Sona ult, being able to stun that Leona
I think
tower.
that actually that Sona ult missed.
Did it?
I believe so. It was just a tad bit out of the range.
Let's take a look.
Meanwhile, though, red team is kind of below a lot of health. In comes Amumu with Curse of the Sad Mummy. Hops going in from Tristana. Goomba doing his Goomba trick, her Goomba tricks, whatever I'm saying right now, and just taking out another amazing bandage toss by this Amumu right now. But Katarina is able to get away with a Shumpo. Very nice play.
Yeah, Amumu is really been a pretty dominant force in this game.
Oh, if Tristana's not careful. Very nice shutdown, getting 500 gold. Nice work, Katarina. Oh, if Cho'Gath's not careful, he might also suffer the same fate. Never mind. Flash Feast. Way to go, Cho'Gath. Way to go, sir.
Yeah, Katarina was retreating right into a Rupture. If she stopped walking, she would have been fine, and that Cho'Gath could have been in some trouble there, but nope, she got popped up. Was just able to flash in there and take a bite. And they are going to pick up the dragon.
It's a pretty hefty bite, let's be honest.
Yeah. Sona not able to steal the red buff away that time. So all the outer turrets are now down for Airwolf, so we'll have to see what the Knights of Nerdia decide to do. There's not really any objectives right now except for just inner turrets, so we should see if they're going to commit to a 5-man push or anything.
Well, now that all the outer turrets for red team are down, that means that the jungle's potentially open for the blue team to go in and invade and try and catch people out.
I think and they've pretty much already, they've already cleaned out the buffs and picked all those up.
It's just a matter of pushing the advantage right now, trying to keep the team down as much as possible.
Yeah, and they see Teemo bottom here. Looks like they're just sending Tristana.
Looks like Tristana's hungry for more Teemo.
I would have just liked to see a fight, like see them go mid and fight, but I guess they're waiting for those 2 people at base before they do that. Jace looks like he's just going to go top and clear, so they might just wait until something bigger comes up.
Teleport down.
I don't necessarily agree with that. Yeah, he does teleport up that.
Meanwhile, though, it's just a kind of a stalemate in the mid lane right now. Not much happening, but here comes the Mumu. Will he? Nice Rupture going down. Lands the bandage toss. Zenith Blade, it goes down. Onto Leona. 2 solar flares going down. And there goes, the Amumu ult and the Sona ult all in one. Another Zenith Blade going down.
Go down. Cho'Gath could go down as well. Yeah, he does, but that's going to be the end of Katarina too. So 2 for 3 overall.
And then here comes Teemo. I don't think you're going to be able to do anything to a level 11 Tristana versus your level 9.
And he's just sitting on a phage too for damage, so not a whole lot coming out. Bullet time, he has clear waves up top. Jace is trying to push in here.
Jace now being left alone in that top lane is now pulled ahead in farm of Misfortune. Yes, it's about what? It is about 24 CS, I believe. But you know what? It's still pretty significant for the fact that Sona has been taking a lot of farm from Misfortune.
Teemo's going to get blown up here. Oh, nice blind. The blind is going to keep him alive.
Oh, Teemo, if you're not careful. Timo, you're flying too close to the sun. That sun is Leona right now with a Zenith Blade. She's looking for you right now, sir. You better be careful. Why are you going back in? Timo, stop!
It's just trying to bait her into the mushroom. Didn't work.
Katarina, though, meanwhile, is not happy with Jay. She is coming in for the kill right now. She needs Misfortune just to bait it just a little bit.
They're pulling the whole team, it looks like.
Timo coming in with a blind. Oh, Timo, be careful! Very, very nice barrier, Timo. And Misfortune is able to pick up the kill. He'll going down to hopefully stop the rupture that was about to land, actually. So very good heal, trying to keep the team all beefed up a little bit. Meanwhile, though, Tristana is free farming down in bottom, and there are still no turrets for red team.
Yeah, I mean, Tristana's had to come mid a bit here, but I mean, she picked up a bunch of kills out of it. So it's not all bad, but she did stop farming. Let them catch up a little bit, but I mean, she's still got a massive lead over everybody else.
She has an incredible lead. She has over half the farm that Misfortune has currently. Katarina, though, is trying to keep the team alive currently, trying to get as much damage as possible to try and take out. Oh, Misfortune gets a rupture on her! Misses the silence, though.
Yeah, they need Knights of Nerdia here. If they group up, they're gonna win a team fight. They just need to do it. They're gonna get a team fight. Looks like they're gonna go support the Triss here, but she's gonna be fine.
So far, though, I've not seen any wards from Knights of Nerdia. They feel like they have this game in the bag, and so they are just... They feel like they don't need to get any wards, which might be bad on their part, but we will see what happens. Currently, though, Cho'Gath is looking for this blue buff. Will he be able to get it? I do not know. Is Sona able to take that? Did Sona take that? No, it was Tristana.
Yeah, no, really, Tristana was probably the least likely person to get it there, but she did.
It happens.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a ward, finally. Jace learning from his mistakes and putting a ward right there in that tribush, but he gets spotted by Katarina. Katarina, though, taking needless damage. What is she doing? Very nice Shampoo to get away. Dodges the Q from Jace. But currently, though, Cho'Gath, Leona, and Tristana are roaming around in red jungle. They are spotted by a ward. Very nice ward by Leona. But they're not going to be able to do anything because they're just too tanky. And with Tristana in the background, getting red buff currently. Oh, Tristana might be cut out.
She is, but that's a split team, so they're going to be able to take advantage of that. Triss is going down, though. Timo picks that up.
Very nice bullet time by Misfortune. He's going to be able to pick up the kill. Actually, no, Katarina's going to be able to pick up the kill onto Leona, though. And Cho'Gath is still alive. It's 3 versus 3. Jace picking up a double kill. Oh, this is painful.
Yeah, just a little bit too late of a response there from Airwolf. If they were able to group up as 5 earlier, they had the people there to be able to win that fight, and they did have a bit of an advantage earlier. But they're sitting probably about 7k to 8k behind before that fight. Now we're sitting at 9, so they're going to be in a lot of trouble in all these fights here unless they can get one under a turret.
A lot of pain. Currently, though, Jace is just going straight damage right now, trying to pick up a Brutalizer now that he has gotten Blade of the Rune King. Misfortune just picked up her own Blade of the Rune King, and I don't know, we can see here the discrepancy between items. Look at Tristana compared to Tristana's items compared to Misfortune. She already has an Infinity Edge and a Phantom Dancer on top of a Blade of the Rune King on Misfortune. We know he's going to be turning out the damage right now, and the rest of the team is either going damage as Cho'Gath or Jace, or the armor from Leona and Amumu. They're going to be pretty beefy front lines right now. Meanwhile, though, a push down mid, trying to get a turret for themselves. Leona, though, does not care, trying to land the Zenith Blade, misses the blade. But the rest of the teams here, they're looking to fight. They know they're ahead.
If they could have got that engagement, they should have gone for it there. I think Leona might have been able to hit one right away if she just went in and Zenith Blade, but there wasn't the rest of the team there immediately, so she kind of wanted to delay for it. But with the Mumu and Cho'Gath coming up, they would have been able to lock somebody down for.
This might be the time though. Skirt of the Sad Mummy is nearly online. I think it actually is online. So if Mumu's able to get in between everyone on that team and get a good ults down, they might be able to get a bunch more kills. Teemo trying to split push down bottom, it looks like.
Yeah, he's not doing really a whole lot in team fights, so I guess he is throwing it a blind there on one of the 80 carries there, but other than that, not really doing a whole lot in these team fights. Just too far behind is all it is.
Oh my goodness, so much poke coming out from both sides. We got Olympic ribbons, we got ruptures, we got silences, we got Qs from Jace. And we got random double ups coming out everywhere. Oh my goodness, Leona, what are you doing?
Yeah,
good ult by Soda.
If she got any skills off, it would have been fine. But
that was a near perfect ult by Sona, but sadly her team is just too low to do anything about it. Very nice Vanish Toss by Amumu. They're trying to get the Misfortune. They're gonna get her.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Leona lagged out or something there. She just kind of walked into the team, didn't do anything, didn't use any of her skills. It's kind of weird. And then I think if she had skills, they might have been able to get a bunch of kills because Katarina took the whole team down to pretty much nothing.
She did.
She was gonna get resets. So, but instead she just got blown up.
We actually saw in that fight the potential of Katarina. Tristana was actually taken to about one bar, maybe half a bar of health. But here she is right now trying to get back all that health currently. Actually, Teemo's able to kill Amumu. Very nice work. Sona killing the Cho'Gath.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that worked. Teemo looked like he wasn't going to do any damage there, and then eventually they got enough off to take them both down. Cho'Gath and Amumu easily could have walked away from that, but they decided to fight, and they paid for it with their lives. See if Airwolf can try and gain a little bit of momentum off of that trade there, and they might be able to take the mid tower. Looks like a little bit too slow of a response.
Leona is bottom. Their engagement for blue side is gone. So if they're able to get this, that's going to be some good, easy gold in their favor.
Yeah, Katarina's going to take a bunch of damage here. They're not going to get the tower. Leona's going to go down too.
Oh, she's not even able to get the tower, poor thing. But oh my goodness, there goes Jace, and maybe Tristana with him? Oh no, here comes an amazing bandage again by Amumu. Goomba going down for Tristana. Will Teemo be alright? No, he will not. Another brilliant bandage toss by Amumu. But Misfortune's going to be able to get away with that ghost. I don't know why you're running from side to side, Misfortune.
Trying to dodge that bandage toss. She didn't know if it was up or not. She did eventually dodge it though, so it worked out. Now she's dead though.
Actually, I can see why Amumu, I don't know if he leveled this up first or second, but he definitely has full bandage toss stacks right now, as well as full tantrum. So maybe that's why it's such a low cooldown.
That's a pretty normal build, although like you don't always have to get the full 5 in tantrum. As we see Triss jump over the wall.
Katarina, this is your time to shine. Oh, it's not. Never mind. I lied.
There's just too many things. Like Katarina against this team is actually just brutal. I mean, Leona has 3 ways to stop her. Amumu has 2. Tristana has 1. Jace has 1.
Though, getting procs from. Oh my goodness! Will he be able to survive? He does have Warmoth and he does have Warden's Mail, but no, it is not enough to stop Tristana and her team.
Yeah, Tristana's gonna go back to base with 4,000 gold here. See what she picks up.
She's 13-2-1.
Yep, she's dominating this game.
She hurts.
Really good job by Necrist. And we got a Bloodthirster. And what else are we gonna get?
I think that's just all she was able to get. I think.
No, she still has at least another 1,800.
She still has 1,800 left in the bank. What is she able to get? She is waiting around for
the tower.
Maybe.
She's probably one of the last Whisper, but you need about 3 more towers to that.
You need a little bit more, Tristana. Well, she is at 2,000 right now, so maybe she's just gonna wait there.
Yeah, maybe just giving the other team a break for a second here.
Actually,
Ends
she
up gonna go
decides.
to the Blade of the Ring King, tilts at the Bilgewater Cutlass, yeah.
Meanwhile, though, Amumu, even though he's 0-4, he has 16 assists out of the 25 kills that his team has had, and
Yeah,
so
he's just playing really well.
he's pretty tanky with 100 farm right now.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's holding people in place and letting other people take the kills. Like, just really, really great Amumu play.
Oh no, Teemo getting caught by a Zenith Blade. Oh, the crits! The crits! But Katarina is not going to take this. Oh my goodness, good flash by Katarina. Flash, though, down by Tristana. Solar Flare coming out on red team's Leona's side, but it's not going to be able to get any.
And as we say that, inhibitor turrets going down top lane. If they rotate over, they should be able to take the inhibitor, no problem.
Katarina looking for blood right now. She's not going to be able to get any just yet. She doesn't have any her ultimate up quite yet, I believe. Yes, another 20 seconds left on that. Oh my goodness. Leona might be getting caught out. Very nice ultimate by Sona. Is this the time Tristana dies? No, it's not. Flash going down and Curse of the Sad Mummy going down. My goodness.
Yeah, this Teemo taunt plan looks like it might have worked if they didn't get so behind early.
Another amazing grab by this Amumu. What? How is he doing this? He's like going between minions with his bandage.
Yeah, having a really good game. That's another kill right there. Finally decides to pick a couple up. Why not? They're going to get 2 inhibs or they're just going to win. They should rotate top here. They're pinging it. There they go. They're going to take it now. They might have had time to win, but they were just going to back off, so they may as well just take this inhibitor on the way.
Mumu wanting to look for blood right there, but he's just going to back off with this team, doing the smart thing right now, as the entire red team is just about spawned right now.
Yep, just sitting on another 1,600.
Zenith Blade just barely missing. Bandage Toss also missing. Solar Flare going down by blue team's Leona. Oh my goodness, they're being taken so low. Teemo goes down. Will Katarina be the next to follow? I don't know. There goes the Goomba. There goes the exploding shot.
Nobody using any of their slows from Blade of the Ring King or Bilgewater in that fight.
Oh my goodness, Katarina been taken down so low right now. Tristana doesn't care though. She wants blood. There goes Blade of the Rune King by Misfortune. She is trying to get something done here. Hop going out by Tristana. Everyone's going back right now. Misfortune, if you're going to be able to do something, you might want to do it now. Sadly, it's a little too late.
Yep, so they're just going to back off, buy up, press that advantage a little harder. It's now 18,000, so pretty dominant play here by Knights of Nerdia.
Maybe go get the Baron. It looks like that's what everyone's hankering to do right now. I see a lot of movement around there.
Yeah, no awards for it though. Luckily, there's none from the other team either, but there wasn't really going to be a fight out of this. They are 2 inhibs down.
You know what? It's okay though, because Leona and Jace are going to 2-man Baron, and they're actually doing not that bad, which is kind of...
Well, Leona's getting pretty low. Yeah, if she stayed there another second, she was dead. But the rest of the team's there. They're going to pick this up, no problem. And they should be just either pushing a lane to look for a fight or just push bottom and take that 3rd inhib. Put the game away.
They're nearly a full 20k ahead of red team right now. There's a big discrepancy between the items that each team has possessed right now.
Yeah, it's just the difference between that jungler, who put pressure all over the map, and that bot lane that just got really dominant from that early engage from the quick level 2. Top lane actually did alright. Like, it's kind of weird to see them sharing farm, but they got a lot of farm.
Here comes Jace out in the bot lane, trying to get on Teemo. Teemo trying to get away right now. Jace, though, too fast, running away, keeping Teemo away from all hope that is his lane, and he is dead. He is down, and he is dead, and maybe Sona's gonna go with him. Good flash though by Sona. Very good flash. Missing that silence barely.
But yeah, they're just gonna be able to push this lane here. I mean, Trist was a little slow again. Bought the last Whisper this time. Oh, just gonna go in on that MF. And Amumu just solos her. And that should be game there with those kills. I don't expect much. Jace is gonna go down though. Nicely done by Katarina. Really good job
they're
there.
gonna be caught out by a Mumu. And and the Goomba is going down by Tristana. Will Katarina be able to get away? She is trying her best right now. Maybe she'll be able to escape.
Yep. Gotta use the active there. That's twice now where she could have, and she hasn't really used it, so it's not gonna matter in the end. They are just gonna take down the Nexus here. And good game out of Knights of Nerdia.
Yep, GG's going all around.
Yeah, looks. I mean, we did have a blind pick game, which means that we probably had a lower level player from Airwolf, and they did play pretty good in team fights. They were just had too much of a disadvantage going into them, and it just kept snowballing out of there, and that's why Knights of Nerdia was just able to just push the game.
A Fred Tristana late game is a very painful Tristana.
Yeah, and she got there really fast because she got fed.
Pay no mind to the
team for a good game there.
16-2 and 3 Tristana. Is that no 16-2 and 2? Yes, good games for everyone.
Yes, really well played. Mumu with so many good grabs.
Mumu just like had homing bandages.
A lot of ruptures too.
No, I'm serious though. This Mumu had like homing bandages.